Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered why your skin doesn't look as fresh as it used to? You might be surprised to learn that some of your favorite foods can accelerate aging without your knowledge. The truth is that what we eat has a profound impact on how we look and feel. And while we often focus on the obvious culprits like genetics and environmental factors, our diet plays a huge role in determining our health and the appearance of our skin. So, today, we'll dive into the top foods that are secretly make you age faster. From sugary treats to processed meats, seemingly harmless foods can wreak havoc on our skin, causing premature wrinkles, dullness, and a host of other issues. So, let's start by exploring the top 7 foods that are aging us faster than we think. Sugar is one of the biggest culprits when it comes to aging skin. Not only does it lead to inflammation, but it also causes glycation, a process where sugar molecules bind to collagen and elastin, causing them to become stiff and inflexible. This can lead to wrinkles, fine lines, and a loss of skin elasticity. When we consume high amounts of sugar, our bodies produce advanced glycation end products, or AGs. These AGs accumulate over time, causing our skin to look dull, rough, and aged. And the worst part is that sugar is hiding in so many foods we eat daily, from bread and pasta to sauces and condiments. So, how can you reduce your sugar intake and start glowing from the inside out? One simple trick is to start reading labels and looking for hidden sources of sugar in your diet. Be mindful of ingredient lists that include high fructose corn syrup, honey, and maple syrup, and try to opt for natural sweeteners like stevia or monk fruit instead. By cutting back on sugar, you can reduce inflammation, improve skin texture, and even out your skin tone. And the best part is you'll start to see results in just a few weeks. Processed meats are another major contributor to aging skin. These foods are often loaded with preservatives, additives, and sodium, which can cause inflammation and damage to skin cells. When we consume processed meats, we're not just feeding our bodies, we're feeding the bad bacteria that live inside us too. This can lead to various skin issues, from acne and rosacea to premature aging and skin cancer. The worst part is that processed meats are some of the most convenient and affordable foods, making them hard to resist. But the truth is that convenience comes at a high price. By opting for fresh, whole foods instead, you can reduce your risk of skin problems and start glowing from the inside out. Try swapping processed meats for lean proteins like chicken, fish, and tofu, and see the difference for yourself. Refined carbohydrates, such as white bread, pasta, and sugary snacks, can secretly accelerate aging. They spike blood sugar levels, leading to inflammation and skin damage. When we consume refined carbohydrates, our bodies produce insulin, a hormone that regulates blood sugar levels. However, when we produce too much insulin, it can lead to insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes. Insulin resistance has also been linked to a range of skin issues, including acne, rosacea, and premature aging. So how can you reduce your carb intake and start glowing from the inside out? One simple trick is to start eating whole, unprocessed foods instead. Try swapping white bread for whole grains and ditching sugary snacks for fresh fruit and veggies. Excessive alcohol consumption is another major culprit in aging skin. It dehydrates us, leading to dull, rough skin, inflammation, and damage to our skin cells. When we drink too much, our bodies try to repair the damage by producing collagen, which can lead to skin thickening and a loss of elasticity. So, how can you reduce your alcohol intake and start glowing from the inside out? One simple trick is to start being mindful of your drinking habits. Try to limit your drinks to special occasions and opt for water or herbal tea instead. Trans fats, often found in processed snacks and fried foods, are another food that can secretly accelerate aging. These artificial fats can cause inflammation and damage to skin cells. When we consume trans fats, our bodies try to absorb them, which can lead to skin irritation and other issues. So how can you reduce your trans fat intake and start glowing from the inside out? One simple trick is to start reading labels and looking for the words partially hydrogenated, a sure sign of trans fats. Try to opt for natural foods instead, and avoid processed snacks and fried foods whenever possible. High-sodium foods, such as processed meats and packaged snacks, are another major contributor to aging skin. They can cause water retention and puffiness, making our skin look older and more tired. When we consume high-sodium foods, our bodies hold on to water, leading to a range of skin issues, from acne and rosacea to dark circles and puffiness. So, how can you reduce your sodium intake and start glowing from the inside out? One simple trick is to be mindful of your salt intake. Limit your sodium intake to 2,000 milligauss daily, and opt for herbs and spices instead of salt whenever possible. Artificial sweeteners found in diet soda, And sugar-free snacks are another food that can secretly accelerate aging. They disrupt our health and lead to inflammatory responses that age our skin. When we consume artificial sweeteners, our bodies try to process them, but this can lead to a range of skin issues, from acne and rosacea to premature aging and skin cancer. So how can you reduce your artificial sweetener intake and start glowing from the inside out? One simple trick is to start opting for natural sweeteners instead. Try swapping diet sodas for water or herbal tea, and avoid sugar-free snacks whenever possible. So, what can you do to start glowing from the inside out? By reducing your intake of these 7 foods, you can reduce inflammation, improve skin texture, and even out your skin tone. Remember, it's all about making small changes to your diet and lifestyle that add up over time. Please share your experiences with aging and food in the comments below. If you're looking for more health and wellness tips, be sure to check out our videos. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.